Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 28th of December 2025 and the top news for crypto is as follows. First of all, have a good week everyone, and today we will start with the Ethereum. Let's say, what is the goal of the Ethereum Foundation, which has two main goals. The first is to strengthen the user experience in the blockchain network and make the Ethereum layer faster. These seem to be the main goals of the Ethereum Foundation since its leadership changed in March. And while we hear these from the Ethereum Foundation, we will go to Mr. Vitalik, who continues to make various proposals for Ethereum. One of his main proposals is to change the programming language of the Ethereum virtual machine and move to the programming language RISC-V. This will essentially help Ethereum improve the speed and efficiency of the Ethereum network. According to what Mr. Vitalik wrote, he says that the proposal will help the Ethereum network fight to improve performance and remain competitive with next-generation monolithic blockchains like Solana and Sui. So, we can say that Ethereum is feeling the competition very strongly. The proposal that Mr. Vitalik has filed will be in the description for you to see if you want. Moving on, we will go to a lawsuit that reminds us of 2022 to 2023. The lawsuit by the Oregon General Assembly against Coinbase states that XRP and other digital assets are unregistered securities. In addition to XRP, the statement contains a dozen coins such as Avi, Avalanche, Uniswap, Near Protocol, Terra, Luna, but not the standard Luna for some reason, and other well-known coins in the cryptocurrency market. As I said, this lawsuit reminds us of 2022 to 2023. Let's move on to Circle, which has developed something that puts it in direct competition with XRP and other banking tokens. In other words, Circle has introduced us to the Circle payment network, which will allow banks and financial institutions to send money 24 hours a day, using Circle's two stablecoins to start with. It is designed to support payments, mortgages, deposits, payment services, and everything else that financial institutions want. On their official website, you can watch this video here, but in very simple terms, a user sends an order to the bank to send money to another country. This order goes through the Circle payment network, goes to the corresponding bank in any country in the world, and to the final recipient. All this without the original user knowing that it is a blockchain payment network. All this will be done without knowing anything about the Circle network. So, as I said, this puts it in direct competition with other banking transaction networks such as XRP, Stellar, etc. From Circle, we will also go to the latest news of the day, which concerns ZK Zinc, which it mentions in previous episodes. The last thing we know is that the hacker agreed to take 10% of the cryptocurrencies and return to ZK Zinc almost $5 million from the hack. So this is where the story of ZK Zinc and its hack ends. And it's time to head to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin sitting at $93,000. And we're waiting now that it's Monday to see if there's any big movement. That wraps up the top news for crypto today. Is the 28th of December 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.